Yo, what's up guys? So now we're going to be talking about vectors in R squared. And what does R squared really mean? So R squared, when we're talking about R squared, we're just basically talking about a two-dimensional space. Hence the 2 in the exponent. And vectors in R squared, we represent on the xy plane. So just on a normal Cartesian plane. Now vectors in R squared are also called position vectors, and they're usually represented by coordinates. So a position vector usually looks something like this, where you'll have this 0 and a P. So this P can really be any letter. I just arbitrarily picked P, but the 0 is always there. And what the 0 represents of this vector is, as we know, the tail of the vector at the origin. And then this P represents the head of the vector at some kind of coordinate AB. AB would obviously be some kind of numbers. So the tail of the vector of this vector is always at the origin, and then the head of the vector is at some coordinate AB. So we could also represent this vector in coordinate form as AB. So how would this vector look like in a diagram? Well, I just drew a Cartesian plane here, a two-dimensional space, because we're dealing with R squared here. And let's say that this coordinate AB is just somewhere up here. So this represents point P, and it has a coordinate of AB. So obviously the x value is A, so this distance here is A, and we know the y value is B, so this distance here is B, hence giving us that point AB. And then what did we say that this vector takes the form of? So we know that the tail is at the origin, and the head is going to be at whatever coordinate it is. Alright, so that's basically how this vector looks like with this arbitrary point AB. The tail starts at the origin, the head ends at any point AB, and remember this point can be in any quadrant. This quadrant, this one, or this one. So let's do an example. So we have to draw this vector OP equals -3 and 4. So pretty simple. First we would draw where this coordinate is. So x value, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. So the x value would be at -3. So the y value would be at 0.4. So then this point P would be somewhere here. So this would represent point P, -3 and 4. Now since this vector is 0P, we know that the tail of the vector starts at the origin, and then the head of the vector ends at point P, which is at -3 and 4. So it would look something like this. So pretty simple, right? So in the next video, I'm going to go over vectors in R cubed, and that will be in a 3D space, and it's a lot more complex than this. So make sure you go ahead and watch that.